Okay, welcome back. Hello, hello, hello. So we have another student interview today. This is going to be a good one. I've got Elijah, the man Davidson, here to share with us. Hello, Elijah.
So,
Sup? So I'm going to ask Elijah a few questions. He's going to share some things with us, and this is all in an effort to stay connected with the rest of student ministry. And so, students, counselors, I would love to interview with you so that we can share, our thoughts, where we're at in the Word, what our days look like with each other to stay connected. So, Elijah, hit you with the first question. You are a productive young man, and so tell me, what does your daily routine look like here in the quarantine?
um, I'm an early riser, so I wake up at around 7 naturally. Um, I don't
Like
mind
no
having to
alarm
wake up at
clock.
5:30.
No alarm clock?
Yeah, no alarm clock, 7 o'clock.
Wow, that's impressive. Okay.
And then I usually start my online schooling at around 8:30 to like 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Um, I've been doing a lot of work around the house. Like I've been painting a dresser recently. I painted that like 5 or 6 hours like Monday, and then I did a little bit of it today. I've been going outside in my garage and lifting weights,
Nice. Cool.
working out about 6 days a week.
Wow. Nice. So you're productive. You're working hard.
Yep.
Elijah, you'll be proud of me. I'm building a tree house for my daughters. You laugh at me because you know I'm going to struggle, huh?
Oh, I know you won't. I said it'd be fun if I did.
Yeah. Well, anyways, cool. So you're working hard. That's great to hear. So with that, since you're not bumming, right? You're still able to do things that you like doing. You get to work hard. What do you like most about this quarantine time?
Um, it doesn't really bother me because I've had to stay at home before. I've stayed at home for a month before and gone outside but not went anywhere. So I've had to make a lot of big sacrifices in my life, and this is like nothing really.
Yeah.
So I like just staying at home, and I like the online schooling because it helps me to do stuff on my own time, and it helps me mature, and it makes me like because sometimes a classroom is really distracting for me.
Hmm.
So if I'm doing online schooling, I can focus better. Um, yeah, and I just don't need somebody to get on me to do something.
Yeah.
I like to do stuff on my own time usually.
Yeah. So you get to work at your own pace at home, and
Hmm.
it sounds like if you're getting stuff done from 8:30 to 11, you're getting it done early, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Okay, well we'll get a little spiritual here. Um, so where have you been reading in God's Word, and what has God been leading you in, or showing you?
I've been reading. Well, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had to share the gospel with somebody at school. Um, I just didn't have some of the right verses for some of the verses he asked. I mean, some of the stuff he asked. Like I showed him Romans Road and all that, but I've been looking at verses to use in case something like that happens again.
Yeah.
And I just started reading Acts yesterday because my grandma asked me to read a New Testament book, and I had never read Acts before. And I had never read Acts before, and I had read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, so I just read Acts just to keep it in order.
Yeah. Sweet. That's cool. So tell me a little bit about this conversation or the opportunity you had to share the gospel a few weeks ago.
Well, before lunch, but in our school, before like the bell rings during like lunch, I mean not lunch, breakfast, we can sit down and eat breakfast in
Mhm.
the cafeteria, or we can just go to our class and eat. But I was sitting down with a friend, and he asked me, "What did you do this week?" And I said, "Oh, I went to church." And he was like, "Same. I just don't like going because I gotta wake up early." And I was like, eh, why don't you like going? And he said, it's boring and they talk about stuff I don't know. And then I said, if it's boring, well, I was like, if you think it's boring, then are you not saved? And he was like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, so I explained to him what salvation was. Many of you know what it is. But then he asked me, if I get baptized, do I go to heaven? And I was like, no, you don't, because baptism is a step of obedience, and it's showing you, it's basically telling people that, oh, I want to follow you, and that's what I was taught, and baptism is a sign of when you get put down under the water, it's a sign of Jesus dying. And then when the pastor brings you up out of the water, it's a sign of Jesus being resurrected again, like raising up.
Yeah.
And he said he had been baptized at 2, because he was Lutheran or Methodist, one of those two.
Yeah. That's cool. That's exciting. Yeah. Cool. Well, okay, so now God is equipping you and trying to get you maybe some verses that you can refer to if you run into conversations like that where you've got questions about different things, baptism or why we do things that we do at church. That's cool, man. So if you could share one thing, a brief, I don't know, word with your friends from church, the people at church, what would you say if you could say one thing to them? Or two
I would
things.
say, I know you hear this a lot and it probably gets really annoying, but please stay at home, because just listen to the people who's in charge. I would also advise you to wash your hands, because that is very important, especially after you touch stuff like a doorknob, or wash your hands before you eat, after you use the bathroom. Wash your hands even after you say you touch a toilet, what's it called?
You touch a toilet.
Yes, say you touch a toilet. I don't know for what reason, but if you're gonna go eat, wash your hands, because you don't want fecal matter, germs. You don't want to touch your eyes. You don't want to get pink eye. You don't want to get any of that.
I don't think I ever want any of that.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who says, yeah, I just want to get sick today.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what would you like? Would you want to say, I miss you guys, or I hope we can hang out soon?
I do miss you guys, because it's been hard to, like, going there, watching the praise team worship on Tuesday was hard, because I wanted to be there, and I like praise and worship time.
Yeah,
it's fun watching. Not because we're spoiled rich with great musicians, but it's because I enjoy it. It was hard watching Pastor Sam preach or teach in front of an empty sanctuary, like he said on last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like he said on Sunday. Yeah. So I really do miss all you guys, and I want to see you soon. And being in this quarantine and not being able to go to church for a month has it's really helped me understand how important it is to be close with people, because you don't know, maybe one day our church will be locked up and we won't be able to go, and we'll have to do it online like this forever. I mean, you don't know, because it's happened in India, like Pastor Sam said. In India, they're destroying churches. It may happen in the U.S. You may never know. So it's just really good to have close relationships with people.
Yeah.
And I think doing this online thing is really cool, because it's something new.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about what I have to say.
Cool, man. Well, that's great. Thank you for sharing some time with us. I know you're a productive young man, so you've got stuff to do. But it was good getting to hang out with you. And yeah, thanks, man. Cool. All right. Well, we will see all of you students later. Again, if you want to be involved in something like this, if you want to do an interview, you want to share a devotion, you want to share testimony, let me know. You can put it in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and put the notification bell on. That way you get these videos as they come. But we'll see you guys later. We love you. Peace out.